People can be LGBTQ plus individuals and be born again Christian, and be devoted Muslims, and be devoted Christians. Can we talk? We really need to have a conversation about gay rights. Gay rights, the African perspective. Because you hear a lot of rubbish. Things like, it is un-African. God says this. To start with, gay rights is human rights. At the end of the day, this is why it is so dangerous to demonize and not humanize LGBTQ plus individuals. It is so dangerous not to humanize us. You see people say things that are just absolutely crazy. Things that you look at people, you be like, you are very smart. You are a human being. Why do you think this way? The number of times I have had conversations with friends of mine who mean well. They absolutely mean well. But the way they have the conversation is absolutely disappointing. I kept educating that it is not a choice. So we're going to dive into this. The African perspective when it comes to sexuality, homosexuality, and LGBTQ+. We have to speak on it. People are so worried about the so-called stigma that is attached to homosexuality. I don't understand what the stigma is. Can you tell me what the stigma is? Especially when it comes to Africans. What is the stigma? It is natural to be gay. It is natural. There is nothing whatsoever is unnatural about it. Because of the so-called stigma, you should either get married to a woman or just live in silence and be unhappy forever. Why do you want something like this for people? Why do you want people to repress who they are? I really do want someone to explain to me what the stigma is. In 2023, what stigma are you talking about? Because it is making no sense to me whatsoever. I am going to say this to you right now. If you are an LGBTQ plus individual, if you are gay, trans, bisexual, there is no stigma attached whatsoever. They think it is a taboo. When I posted on my social channels that I'm gay, one of my relatives said to me, Charles, Anayo, this is a taboo. How do you expect me to be quiet about this? This is evil. What taboo? People will quote you things in the Bible. The Bible says this is against the Bible. This is bad. This is evil. There is so many things in the Bible that the Bible says is wrong. Why do you always feel that being gay is the worst thing that you can come up with? Some of these people who always say these things are the ones who will commit adultery, who will be greedy, steal from the government, who are corrupt as hell, who commit the most atrocities on the face of the earth. But they will have the right and the audacity to tell you that it is a taboo. It is a sin. Stop the bullshit with your homophobia. Start living your life today. Ignore anyone that is telling you that this is a taboo. It is un-African and things like this. Ignore them. Lead your life. There is nothing wrong with you. It is not a taboo. Your human rights as an LGBTQ plus individual is part of the human rights. Nobody is going to deny it from you. Obviously, if you live in somewhere like Nigeria or any African country, you have to tread carefully. Ignore those individuals who are constantly telling you that is a taboo. It isn't a taboo. The one that absolutely drives me crazy all the time, that I will never stop talking about, is when people say to you that it is un-African. It is un-African to be gay. It is something that is imported from the West. People will say things like, it is a learned behavior. It is not a learned behavior. It is not un-African. It is African. Being gay is African. There is nothing whatsoever un-African about being gay. Stop that bullshit. People should stop saying this. This is a very redundant argument to make. If you don't have anything to defend your bigotry and your homophobia, keep it to yourself. It is African to be gay. It is not imported. What has changed? It is all these repressive anti-gay laws that a lot of these African countries are bringing to the forefront. That is what is giving people the audacity to be homophobic to us and to be evil to people in the name of Christianity and in the name of being African. It is because of these repressive laws. That is why. That is what has given people the initiative and the power to be able to be homophobic and feel like they are going to get away with it. If you are someone that is from Africa, you are anywhere as a bystander, you are in the House of Parliament and a law is being created, is being passed that is homophobic, you kept quiet and you did not say anything, you are condoning violence. You are demonizing and dehumanizing LGBTQ plus individuals. That is what you are doing. You are demonizing us, you are dehumanizing us, you are taking part in something that is inhumane to other human beings, and you are saying that it is okay for people to be treated like shit. You are condoning evil. You are saying that it is okay for people like me to not exist. That is what you are doing. Nobody learns how to be gay. Nobody whatsoever. I don't know where you are getting that from. I have heard a lot of this. It is against the will of God. I am a Christian. I believe in God. I am raised Catholic. I will never ever stop believing in God. People can be LGBTQ plus individuals and be born again Christian, and be devoted Muslims, and be devoted Christians. Being gay does not make you not to believe in God. It does not make you an evil person. It does not make you a demon. It does not make you a sinner. I am a good person. You do not need to tell me that. A lot of LGBTQ plus individuals are like this. They just want to survive and lead their lives. They are not in your space. They are not inconveniencing you. Why are you so obsessed with us? It is against the will of God, my backside. If you believe in God, you should accept everybody. It has to be come one, come all. The weaponization of religious beliefs to be evil. You are there claiming that you are a man of God, you are a Christian, but you commit the most atrocities. You do not have the power to judge any human being. What gives you the power? Because you feel like you are so holier than thou. You are close to God. I worship God. I pray. I go to church. I'm a Christian. I'm holy. If you are a man of God or a Christian, or you believe in God, you should be practicing empathy. You should be practicing compassion, forgiveness, love thy neighbor as thyself. You should practice all those things. If you practice all those things and you have empathy, you will understand that God created all of us. You are an evil person in disguise. You are weaponizing religion to be a disgusting individual that you are. Stop that, because it is ungodly. What you are doing yourself is what is ungodly. It is what is against the will of God, because you are not loving thy neighbor as thyself. You are not a good person. Have you heard of this? It is a choice. That's what they always say. Who will decide to choose something that every of their family will want to ostracize them? Everyone will hate them the way you are acting right now. Who will do that? It is not a choice. We are born this way. I am born this way. And there is nothing wrong with me. I am proud to be who I am. If you are LGBTQ plus individual anywhere in the world watching this, you are loved. Love is love. There is nothing, absolutely nothing whatsoever wrong with us. We are great people. We are wonderful. Get that into your thick head. Being gay is not a choice. We are born this way. We are proud. As an LGBTQ plus individual, we know we cannot choose our family, but we can choose our friends. We can choose those friends who can become our chosen family. If your family is moving mad, you are loved. Family members of most LGBTQ plus individuals who may really love you and are okay with you, always think about what people will think. Why do you care about what someone else thinks about your child, about your family, about your brother, about your sister? Why do you care? It's because of this whole nonsense about the stigma that they claim is attached to being LGBTQ+. When I was in high school, we did social studies. We were taught about different kinds of families. We were taught nuclear family, extended family. We now have LGBTQ+ families, same-sex families. It is what it is. We are in 2023. Times have changed. What a child needs is a loving family. It doesn't matter if it is two women. It doesn't matter if it is two men. It doesn't matter if it is a man and a woman. All a child needs is love and care, and knowing that someone is there for them, someone that will take care of them, that will love them unconditionally. Some of you lots who are in a so-called conventional relationship, as you call them, don't even care about your children. You don't take good care of your children. All these children will end up going to therapy because of bad parenthood, because of bad parents, because of you haven't done what you are supposed to do as a parent. And here you are judging people who will absolutely love a child unconditionally and take care of them. Allow your children to learn about different families. We have same-sex families. We have nuclear families. We have extended families. It is what it is. It is never going to change. It will get better from here. I'm saying this to a lot of Africans. Stop the homophobia. I don't know why you are obsessed with what another man does in the bedroom. That is why you will hear guys who will be like, I won't watch this part of my body. If I wear this, if I dress like this, people will think I'm gay. Why are you obsessed with this? Why are you so obsessed with people thinking that you are going to be gay? You will hear things like, I won't cross my leg this way. I won't cross my leg that way. I will not carry this sort of bag. I will not wear something like this. I will not behave this way, because if I behave this way, people will think I'm gay. This whole thing as well, it has to do with misogyny, because you think that everything that is associated with a woman is not masculine enough. Being gay does not emasculate you. Dressing in a non-gender conforming way does not emasculate you. It is called fashion. Express yourself. Dressing a certain way doesn't make you gay. Sexual activities is not sexual orientation. So enjoy what you enjoy sexually and stop thinking that if you enjoy a certain sexual activity that is going to make you gay. Stop being obsessed with LGBTQ plus individuals. Stop it right now. The fear of being judged, being killed, being maimed, being ostracized is one thing that is very, very predominant in Africa with LGBTQ plus. People are scared of their lives. You will not stop us. You will not, because you don't have the power. If you have empathy and compassion as a child of God, as you lot always claim, you will not attack anyone. You will not want to claim that you will exercise someone that is gay because being gay is evil, because it isn't. You are just a bigoted human being. You are just homophobic. You are just evil. Because of this draconian anti-gay rights, it has empowered a lot of mofos to think that they can do things and get away with it. You need to stop these draconian laws that you are passing in parliaments. Stop weaponizing religious beliefs. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Please stop it. And I'm just going to conclude this by going into the gay laws in Africa, especially the recent one in Uganda. These are so draconian. It is evil. It is disgusting. What you have done by creating these laws is making it difficult for people to identify as gay because they are going to be maimed. People feel empowered to attack them. You've made it possible. You've made it that families and friends can report people when they think that they are in same-sex relationship. People are blackmailed because of their sexuality. This is not something that we want to be seeing. The most annoying thing about this whole thing is that these laws are being passed in parliaments with everyone agreeing to it. Some of these people are people that are so-called educated individuals that are supposed to be smart, that are supposed to be thinking about human rights for every individual, for every African citizen, and you are passing these draconian laws. People are being blackmailed, attacked and killed because of these laws. Do better, because this is a deeply, deeply repressive legislation that will institutionalize hatred against LGBTQ plus individuals. Africa needs to do better. African government needs to do better, because LGBTQ plus rights is human rights. We are born this way. Have a wonderful time and we'll see you in the next one.